Welcome back to Brighter Shores. We did 24 hours of modest interrogations for 86,000 XP. And a little bit of money. That's fine. That's level 68, Detective. We have all the levels we need for a new quest. But we don't have the time for it right now, so we're just gonna keep interrogating people. 20 and 2/3 hours of modest interrogations. 75,000 XP and 64 silver. That's level 70 detective. And now prepare investigations. Venture further afield for some of these investigations. New clue locations, Chronopolis outskirts. Okay. Investigating. It's gonna be precise. It's actually another active task we need to get on the list, but that's for later. Just a little more interrogating. 24 hours, almost, of interrogations. 86,000 XP and 74 silver. Well, that's level 72 detective. I conduct improvised evidence filing. It's hard to know exactly where to put that plant, but you can wing it. There you go. And stop. That gets us back in the situation where we have all the knowledge points needed. Oh, do we need knowledge points? Let's not worry about that. We're instead going to go do a quest. Talking to Inspector Verhaag in the Guards Archive. Just right here. Exactly where we need to be. The Imposter. Let's get it. This is where we do the evidence filing. But not right now. We should have some wanted posters. This is where we get the wanted posters then, huh? Here you go. It's posters of a criminal we're struggling to catch. Put one up on the poster board outside. While posters don't last that long, though, you'll need to replace it eventually, so I've given you some spares. Okay, so let's help with that. Cool. In here, our files are nice. Interesting cases. There's a new case that might scratch your investigative itch over at the Merchants Guild. Keen to get a detective who understands their institution. Do you think you're experienced enough? I haven't talked to them and find out. Good plan. It's Baldwin Vranch you're looking for. Hopefully, you'll meet the guild's requirements. And ask him if he has any clues or evidence about the case. Alright. Do we have a different thing we could set up there? If we go and collect these, we could put up all this stuff. Put some more passive things. Why not? Why not? It's not even passive things, it's ventures. A whole separate thing. Clearly. Obviously. Okay. Let's get down to the docks here. We'll go to the outskirts, pick up that, do that. Should be great. Beach oysters at the east waterfront. And big twig cinnamon sticks. So do we have enough potions and stuff? Feel good? 35% potions? Yeah. That should be fine. The combat is roughly our level. Our gear is bad, but, you know, sometimes it would be like that. We could look to see if there's anything we could purchase from the equipment store. That's also right there in Chronopolis. Retrieve full net of oysters. Go. 11,000 XP for some bonus. And 500 oysters. My goodness. Oysters do like to be beside the seaside. You know. For making oysters with lemon juice. Amazing. Just dump these in storage. So store these oysters for an indeterminate amount of time. Very good plan. No problems with that. Away we go. It's refrigerated or something, or whatever. Let's get our cinnamon sticks, whatever else they had. Switch them out for something else. Whoo hoo hoo hoo. Venturing all about. Alright. Parcomolo. Here are the Big Twig Cinnamon Sticks you ordered. 6,000. Some stuff. This one to me. Something far. No. Past actions. And some grapes. Some review grapes from Lands of Far. For some money. Yes, please. Back here in 23 hours. Alright. These are for XP Chronopolis potions. Level 22. Wild. Alright. Here is the equipment store. See what they've got. What we've currently got is this. Which is bad. What do we got in blue? 144 uncommons, huh? Well, that's clearly better. Compare this. Give me that. 44 common. 142 common top. That's probably better. 139 shield. Yep. And weapons wise, 144 main hand. It doesn't have our magic style, but it's probably gonna be pretty good. We can technically make weapons though. So maybe not. And then otherwise worse, probably. Anything in usable? This is 156. That's technically stronger. And this correct style. Yeah. Melee. One-handed. I'll take a boost. Then how strong are the range ones then? What's this? It's a two-handed with 178. That's fire type. Let's see what weapons we even have. How strong are the range weapons here too? 154. And on style. I'll take that. I'll take the off style one. And some Death Rocks off style. And this is also better. Okay. Let's equip some stuff. It's better in every possible way. These are literally useless. This one's better in every possible way. This one's literally useless. This is better in 5 ways. Technically, we can keep the old shield if this is what we're fighting against. This is stronger. Magic, so this is useless. This is stronger in both ways. This new old rare is useless. This is only slightly better and the wrong style, so it would actually probably be worse because of the magic. It's useful if we need that. This is stronger base but less magic. Keepable. This is slightly better for when our magic doesn't work. Okay. Currently rocking a purely Tempeste system here. Notice that. Equip, drop, sell items. Stone discs. 121, 5, 121. Okay. And then Quartermaster. Let's see if we have other stuff in here that's just strictly worse than what we have. 420 is there. Or 155 rare. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright. As long as everything's getting stored in here, I can't complain too much. Anyways. Now we are slightly stronger. 100 feet here. A common shoe might be better than that. Maybe even a helmet. Let's see if they have anything else we want. Let's take any upgrades we can get here. Trade. What else you got? 144 helmet here. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. Like that. His shoes, they're not. 139 common. Or to 123 uncommon. That's similar. Stock refreshes in no time there. Better in every way. Trade. Sell. This. Okay. Close. Could definitely do with better shoes. But are we really too worried about that? Also, no, not really. Let's put up the wanted posters. Right here. On poster board. Damn. And then they'll fall off in 11 hours. Amazing. Okay. We're heading to the Merchant's Guild. Let's head that way. Got all the requirements. Need portal stones to store these sticks somewhere. Perhaps. There's a storage rift. Perfect spot. Cool. Rift worker. Go. Baldwin French. What brings you to the Merchant's Guild today? Sent to investigate a case. Excellent. Having completed the Merchant's Guild challenge, you're familiar with the guild. This is a sensitive matter. We've been getting a lot of complaints about forged guild documents. Someone's producing fake paperwork to trick shopkeepers and merchants into handing over goods. Not only is this destroying our excellent reputation, we've lost a fortune by having a priceless painting stolen. This guild's reputation is so important. I was rather hoping you would already realize that, being familiar with the guild and all. Our credibility brings customers and opportunities. And importantly, it gives us some leeway when a crisis hits. For example, this storm that's keeping the ports closed. No trade in or out, month after month, what a disaster. There's always the leather workers. Oh, don't get me wrong, the leather workers are highly skilled, world famous no doubt. We can't build a city this grand from leather alone. Just look around. Full variety and wealth, beautiful streets and buildings, Chronopolis is built upon the money that trade provides. Reputation of the guild isn't just important for the merchants, the whole city depends on it. And how are forgeries damaging the guild's reputation? Are you sure you're a detective? People aren't happy when their wealth and items end up in the hands of criminals. People don't trust our official documents. If their investment might be lost, they won't trade here. That's why this case is sensitive. We don't want traders to be scared off. More questions. How have you been robbed? Recently purchased a portrait of one of our founders, my late grandfather. It's a highly valuable masterpiece. When our couriers went to collect it from the auction house, it was gone. Someone had already taken it, fooling the auction staff with forged paperwork. Your grandfather is the guild's founder. Indeed. One of the founders, anyway. You don't build something this magnificent alone. Sadly, he's no longer with us, which makes the loss of his portrait all the more stinging. I'd hoped to gaze upon his face once more. Tufts of white hair and moonlight gray suit, like clouds drifting above a winter ocean. Why is the portrait important? Part of the guild history, part of my family history, and it's an expensive thing to lose. We prepared a display area upstairs. Now we just have curtains and an empty wall. It's humiliating. We tracked down the forgers. Hopefully the painting can be recovered. I blame the auction staff. Well, you shouldn't. I studied the paperwork they were given. If I didn't know it was forged, I would have never guessed. Forger's work is so convincing that it could fool anyone. It's essential to track them down quickly and put a stop to this. More questions. What do I need to do? I'm no detective, but I would guess you follow clues until you find the forger. But it might not be that straightforward. Criminals in this town are brazen scofflaws, stealing in broad daylight. They're easy to catch. The reference behind the forgeries is different. Secretive, calculated, and cunning, it may be difficult to discover them without scaring them into hiding. Interrogate everyone, change the documents, go undercover, they'll never be caught. It's a lost cause. Undercover. Ah, I've heard of that. You like the theater, yes? Put on a costume and assist you someone else. That way you could get close to the forgers, and then realize the guards are onto them. Good plan. I could also interrogate everyone. Sounds a large population. Can't wait for you to interrogate everyone. Need a more focused approach. Change the documents? That won't work. Let's change their forgeries to match. Actually, it was the only way to stop the forgeries. Okay. Got any other clues? Keen to get started, eh? Here's some suspicious documents we've gathered that could contain forgeries. Sort through them to identify any forged documents. Inspector Fairhound can tell you how. We have something in common that helps identify the source. Okay. To get the carpet money, it's very expensive. Am I talking to him? It's in the guard archive and tell me how to identify forgeries. Alright. To the guard archive. See how good of a forgery they are. Makes it more difficult to figure it out. If you can see how they're different, make some kind of determination of what's going on based on that. We will see. We will see. There's a water poster. It's posted. Guards, 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 all the guards. Here we are. I have an update on the Merchants Guild case. Merchants Guild is having trouble with forged documents. Shopkeepers are getting conned, deliveries intercepted, Guild has a priceless painting stolen. Good heavens, that's the last thing the city needs. Especially with this storm keeping trade ships in dock. Baldwin has given me a stack of documents suspected to contain forgeries. Good. Sort through them to find all the forgeries, and I have a clue leading to the origin. Where should I sort the forgeries? Head to the detective's office next to the lobby. Casework board on the wall there should be ideal. The documents you have on one side of the board, move any confirmed forgeries to the other side. How to identify a forgery? Investigated forgeries before and picked up a few things to look for. Check the wax seal. Is it somehow wrong or missing completely? Then consider the common elements. Is it missing a signature or border decoration? So check the quality of the ink. Does it look faded? That can be hard to spot. That should be all the information you need. Head to the detective's office and make a start. Calm. Oh, there's supposed to be good forgeries. We will see. We will see. Casework board. Alright. Suspected documents from forgeries. This one doesn't have a seal. Suspect this one. This one doesn't have a border. Looks fine. Seal, border, signatures. This seal's wrong. Is that faded? That could be faded. Smudgy too. Okay. Seems about right. Okay. I have a stack of forgeries I can examine for clues. Examine. Can't observe anything unusual with these forgeries. Need a more scientific approach to uncover any clues. Okay. Scientific approach. Isn't right? The potions and stuff. Forensics. Okay. these. Moderate forensics potions get a meaningful result. Do I have one of those? Basic forensics potion. I do not. Could buy some stuff from you. He's run out of samples. Bah. Forged documents to test. Go ahead. This guy has always had this facility. Why? Okay. Moderate forensics potion. Don't even have the level to make those. Okay. Let's see if we can buy that then. Hopefully. Depends if we have the level to be able to use a moderate forensics potion. That's when things become available in shops, when you can actually use them. Economy, or lack thereof. Anyways. Okay. To the apothecary. Where you go when you need a potion. And we need one. Forensics potion. That's a basic potion. Let's do level 92 detective to buy this from the shop, or be level 63 alchemist. Well, that's not a requirement on the quest, now is it? Technically possible if you find someone to trade a potion, which could happen. That is a thing. I don't know if we're gonna worry about that though. Okay. So, this is basically it is in fact our lowest skill. So if we had been keeping up with Alchemist comparatively, we would have been okay. As it stands, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay. So we need to get Alchemist up. That is the main concern. We need 58 for the next potion anyways. We're going to get the next ingredient here. Okay. You get the next potion, and we can make the next ingredient, and we can make the next potion that we currently have. Then we can figure out what we need for the next things. So that's gonna be a direction to go. So now what we need to do is get some knowledge points. I think our best bet in knowledge points currently. Active training. Find vegetable stew. Just the easiest possible thing. Trade Kevin. Get mixed vegetables. Ignore future items. Lots of future items. Look at all these. No chestnuts. They're not available yet. And apples could be useful in the future. Future use. Preparing for changing everything. Time doesn't exist. Okay. Let's get some mixed vegetables. Get some knowledge points. Make some money at the same time. Should be great. In terms of the amount of knowledge points we're going to need to finish this here, we need one for the botanist to get the dusk bloom to make the potions we're currently making. Then we need the one at 58. Okay. So depending on what the ingredients are for this, I might just buy them and go straight there. So we need to purchase 2 things essentially. Okay. That's doable. Let's just get 2 knowledge points. Right here. There's the knowledge. 200%. So we need this right now. Some dusk bloom. Let's go see if we can find that. Which we can, because there's the whole map system and everything. So passive, dusk bloom, set the greenhouse. Everything's just at the greenhouse. That's fine. Teleport to Timberwell. There's extra teleports and stuff. It's been a very common and very useful quest reward. So that's something. Okay. We got 2 days worth of this we can do. And we're making enough potions here. 3, that's to 57. Might need more of this. We'll just purchase it, it'll be fine. Anyways, let's get in here. Get this set up. Start getting this. Should all be completely free here, which is definitely something. We just got giant pots and seeds ready to go to make all sorts of stuff. Make this dusk bloom. Let's see it. We got our book. It says put water in it. Wow. And unlike all the plants in the forest, this just grows immediately. Ain't that something? Okay. There you go. Backpack space filled with all these summer dusk blooms for 20 hours. Why it's not 24, who knows? It's 23.9, which is more, less, 81,000 XP. Level 73 botanist. Now harvest creeping thistles. We're just gonna let all of the active things just keep piling up again. Not too worried about it. Go do more of this. Just shy of 20 hours this time, so it's not a full inventory. 23.7, 80,000 XP. That's all 75 botanist. That's the next passive. Soft shimmer beans. Slightly luminous bean. Using level 58 potions here. Okay. I might need that actually. Tap that. Because we needed Alchemist. Passive 63. This is used for the next one. So we are going to need that. We'll start by going and making these potions instead. Actually, we could go to port then. Okay. That'll be good. Potions. 5% Hope Forest passive potion thing. Should be something. Quite higher levels required for making these potions. See if the changes make the levels more lined up, in theory. Or whatever. We'll see. Potion reagents bank. All these. For these potions, we will need Rush Targon and Summer Dusk Bloom. Grab some of those. Summer Dusk Bloom. There's a passive potion station. This one here. Take 11 items and it lasts for 12 hours. And that is very inconvenient. Should really be able to prepare these and then actually have the full 24, but sure. Ah well. Is what it is. Used up all the resources for 12 hours. Make 10.9 potions and 32,000 XP. That's not a lot of XP, but our alchemist level is very low. It's got us to level 54. More level for the next unlock. Okay. We have these. They're doing episode 2 info. Boost passive XP gain and hope performance by 5%. That's 1 hour per dose. We made 11 doses. That lasts for 11 hours of 5% more experience over there. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Toss out these. And get some more ingredients. Whichever ones they were. Dragon. And the other one. sorted by name of the thing, not what potion it's used for. One thing per row. Yep. Forest, speed, Dusk Bloom. This lets us do it, you're right. That's right. Looks good. Out of Tarragon again, as expected. 12 hours, 11 potions, 33,000 XP. Enough for level 55. Now make a plus 50 potion strength Tempeste, which is good for us. Used during combat, add plus 50 to the strength of each Tempeste attack for 1 battle per dose. Oh boy. We have all the things we need for that. That could be helpful, actually. Or we could buy them. It's also an option. Tempeste. 76 picking it up and 80 picking it up. We got 80 picking it up. So I have these. Hungberries and limpets. We'd only use these for quest bosses. It's just the potions. Berries and limpets. Yeah, there you go. An actually useful unlock, kinda, for 3 battles. Assuming that we actually would use the Tempeste power too, which we probably would. Unless they're immune to it, then we wouldn't. At all, ever. Knowledge point. Okay. We're gonna keep this for later. Save it for later. Standard potion station. We can put these on the belt. We just have 1 dose of plus 40. That's worse. And the first time bonus, also good. We have 14 healing potions. That's pretty good. That should be more than enough. What isn't more than enough is our gear. It's whatever. Okay. Let's go in here. Equip these potions. Oh yeah. Level 8 for the old ones. Thank goodness. Put these on here. So the ones in storage and on this belt. Sure, we can put something else on the belt too. Or not. Either way. Let's grab out the stuff we need for the thing we were doing before. Not limpets. Dusk Bloom. XP Hope Forest. Yep. Dusk Bloom for XP Hope Forest. And Dark Leaves? No. All these ingredients. Tarragon. Okay. There you go. Ran out of stuff again. For 12 hours. Same amounts. Level 56 Alchemist. 2 levels for the next unlock. And there we get more. Same again. It's only 12 hours. That's level 57 Alchemist. I think we are running out of ingredients here. I need to go buy more. We got a lot of one of them, but not a lot of the other one. Yeah, we got all this Dusk Bloom, but only this much more Tarragon. Yep. Need more than that. Let's go get this from the ingredient shop. That'll be good. Same amount, 1133. That is level 58 Alchemist. Can now brew a 300% wealth potion. Passive monsters drop 300% more money for 1 hour per dose. They don't drop a lot in the first place, so 300%'s not a lot. I'll have these then. Okay. Deposit all these. Do we have a reward to get that? Yes. I want to get this to 60 to make the other potion we need, so grab that. And now, do we have the items we need to make this potion in bulk? Wealth Potion. Well, 58 version requires Squishy Gecko Plant, which is 85, and Soft Shimmer, which is 75. Okay. We just got to 75. So we'd upload, get to that, and we get that. Going all the way to 85, just for this right now, it's questionable. It's only 2 levels, so I think we'd probably be well enough off just getting the ingredients we need. Just buy them this time. Just a little bit. Gecko Plant and Shimmer Bean. Okay. That'll be fine. This is the Alchemist passive till 63. That's right. Busy. Gecko Plant. 11 of them. Shimmer Beans. 11 of them. Okay. Especially the 85 one's just a little bit far away on the whole botanist timescale. That's alright. And passive, make them. Okay. That will do. That will do. Ran out of the ingredients. Making our wealth potions. 11 of them. 37,000 XP. Slightly more XP because it's a slightly higher level and it's all formulaic. Level 59, Alchemist. There you go. You get to 63 for this, I guess. Something like that. Close it. I have to go buy more ingredients. Full amount. 37,411. Amazing. Level 60 Alchemist. Now brew a plus 50 potion strength Arbore. Okay. Even less useful than our main magic potion would be. Seeing as we have to get to the next levels here, more than I thought it was going to be. Really could have went and got the levels to get the next ingredient sourced by myself. Not have to pay for it, but it's fine. We're on this path now. It's quicker, anyways. Just want to get the potion for the quest. Full pack of potions. 11, 37, 4. That's a little 61 Alchemist. 2 more to go. And stuff, all the stuff, same amounts. Level 62. 1 more level. And that should be it. All the potions, all the stuff. Level 63. Can now brew moderate potions of forensics. In theory. Actually can't, because rewards and all that. We currently have every single thing locked. You bet we do. That's a problem. It's going to be more of a problem if we actually need to make the potion and have it unlocked. Is the question here. Trade. We need the next forensics potion, so it's not in here. This is basic. Okay. So we need to make our own. Okay, fine. Or maybe even just unlock it, then we can buy it. Also maybe. So for that we need a knowledge point. For that we're just gonna make a heap of vegetable stews. Because it's really easy and it makes money. Mixed vegetables. These ones. Food. Okay. That'll work. Also note, carpenter is now our lowest skill. Ain't that something? Let's get 1 knowledge point here. A bit of soup later. There is a knowledge point. Make our moderate potion forensics here. There you go. Just need to buy all the ingredients for that also. Sell off the rest of this soup. Amazing. We also unlocked an appetizing omelet. So, it just needs an egg, I think. Or it's like less valuable than just making the soup though, so. Egg. 1. 880. Info for making an appetizing omelet. Yep. Okay. We have an egg. We fry the egg. There you go. A nice fluffy omelet. Let me sell the fluffy omelet for 1.2. That's still profitable. But like, there's only one step, so you need to run back and forth more often. Is that something? Chef's bounty board, that still exists. You're gonna be adding these to a bunch more places. But also nerfing the experience, but there's also rare ones that give good rewards, sometimes, limited times. Something. We'll get to that when we get to that. For now, we got a potion to go make. What do we need for the forensics potion? I was going to see if we actually have got it now. This shop's weird. Like, doesn't sell all the potions or something. No, still doesn't exist. That also might be changing. I don't know. What do we need to buy to make this one potion? You need a dappled shadow mint and a sepia rosemary. 105 and 95. Crazy. Shadow mint and rosemary. Hopefully since we can make the potion, we can buy the ingredients. And the whole system's with unlocks new things later. Definitely something. Train. Shadow mint. And rosemary. Okay. 95 and 105 here. We're at 75 botanist, so it'll be a while until any of that's useful. But also it's not gonna matter because changing everything. But also maybe not. Anyways, make one sip of this potion. Whatever it is we do with the forensics potions. It's something. It's something. Okay. Good. And there you go. Done. And now that that is out of the way, we can go back to the quest. Only took all that time. Okay. The imposter. Got a spot over here. New spots, new stuff. Liberty Walk. Got a gate here. We're gonna be coming back here for the quest. Unsurprisingly. Judge Street. Locked door. For later. And it loops around here. All around Bert's Gallery. Now, some streets. Market Passage. Wow. Okay. Where were we? We got the pile of forged documents. We looked at them, compared them, and we need to test them at the forensics bench. Okay. And then, we actually start doing stuff here, essentially. Pretty big omission from the requirements for the quest. Although technically you could buy a potion from a person, maybe. Not worried about that. Let's get going here. In the forensics lab. Investigate. Basic potion forensics, knowledge and Nope, not doing that. Use item this. Okay. For the blue. And we get. Amazing. So all the forged documents tested and results bring up in a forensic report. Here's the forensic report. Test subject, forged merchant guild documents, test affiliate, Krampus forensics lab. For summary, notice results 1, see wax sealed, standard results 4. There's also the wax seal. Material is red candle wax instead of expected Merchant's Guild sealing wax. What's reducing the forgeries is getting red candle wax from somewhere. The results, trace substances. Merchant substances were found as expected. No trace magic was found. Official Merchant Guild paper, as expected. Black with dye from city dye as expected. Ink and report. Okay. Everything besides the seal was pretty standard. We did see a lot of the other discrepancies of what they were messing up for the forgeries, but in terms of things we can actually get information from, candle wax is the only real thing. So, red candles from somewhere. Oh, like a candle merchant, something like that. Probably. Bring the information back here. Merchant Guild. Update all about the forgery case. Credit here. Credit to both the guild and the guards. Fairhog, that won't be much help. Go to Fairhog. In here. Fairhog. Start the inspector, I guess. Alright. Go into merchant here. Scented candles. Contracts. Evan Road South. Okay. We need to check that out. Start by talking here, though. People. Inspector Fairhog. Call them posters. The posters are gone. Update the forgery case. Found the forgers. Nope. Our success shows the forgers are getting red candles from somewhere. I've seen a lot of them. I many places where candles are available in bulk, so that narrows it down. Find if anyone's been making large purchases of red candles. Go. Investigating. You get the candles from a candle store. Carrots, soap, rims, meat, beef, cloth, porcelain, plates, pins, pumpkins, pizzas, bananas, pocket watches, cloth, cheese, wine, vases, candles, unicorn dust, landscape paintings, carriage clocks, spectacles, wine, rugs, caviar, cabbage, bath salts, tomatoes, steak. A lot of different shops here. Okay. Candle shop. Or candle stall, even. Candle. One guy talking about burn up your world with some candles. I'm going to ask you about red candles. Everyone seem to be very popular at the moment. They keep running out. Are there any customers who buy a lot of them? Not that I can recall. Sell a lot of candles in a day. Can't keep track of who buys what. So I keep running out of the red ones. Perhaps they get stolen? Probably right. Typical Chronopolis. Thieves and swindlers and crooks all around. All the stall holders in the same tanning tub. What's to be done about it? Stick out your stall to see who takes them. Just sit and watch me get robbed? Thanks a bunch. Sketch the culprit to identify them. So that's why you want to stick out my stall. Okay then. Sounds like you have a plan coming together. Spot them, sketch them, identify them, arrest them. One question though. Why not just start arresting them when you see them stealing? Oh, you know, gangs. Gang will go into hiding. Hide a different thief and keep stealing candles. Track down the ringleaders down to stop the thefts. Oh, good. And all the thieves probably dealt with. Okay. Goodbye. Stake out. Just gonna sit here. 5 feet from the candles. Patiently stake out Candace's candles. There's the red candles, right there. Stolen. Okay, look at these face enough that you could draw them. Do we draw them though? Okay. Draw a sketch for identification purposes. Okay. Of course, it moves the camera around. Just be annoying. Candles. Saw someone stealing your candles. So you were right about them getting stolen? Thanks for looking out for me. It's hard enough to make ends meet without flooding the lives of criminals. You should sketch the thief, then ask around the guardhouse to see if anyone can identify them. Should have a heap of paper here. Use, well, try to write. Sketch the face of the candle thief. Dope looking eyes, noses like that, oversized ears, weird little chin beard. There you go. That's what the candle thief looks like. Shows us around the guardhouse, so I'm so sure to recognize him. Okay. So, a couple piles of things on the tool belt here. Sketch the thief of stealing our candles. Let's help you identify the criminal. In theory. Gonna do the whole lineup business. I betcha. With a face like this and the ears like that, etc., etc. Gonna identify this thief. He's been brought in a couple of times. Can't put a name to the face though. For more information in the investigation hall. I can see it. This. Identify this thief. Sure, he looks familiar. I can't put a name to the face. How about you? Oh yes, it's Jerry the Jug. Comes to our attention a few times for petty crimes. Maybe I can find Jerry. Not sure. Last time he was arrested, he was brought in with a vase stuck on his head. That's how he got his nickname. Took quite a while to get him free. Had a good laugh about it. The stall owner was very happy to get their vase back in one piece. Vase, guys. Alright. Now look for vases. Where's Red Central? Right here, the vase stall. Okay. Tracking them down through all the different stalls and shops around town. Very investigating. Very good. Where's Jerry the Jug? I better buy this vase. Where'd Jerry try to steal from you? Yes, I recall that. Made a right fool of himself. Do you know where Jerry is? Indeed I do. Getting arrested hasn't put him off. Nor the ridicule suffered from getting his head stuck. Look at him, down the street there. Eyes all over my vases still. What do you think he wants with them? Well, it's not right in the head if you ask me. How'd the vase get stuck on his head? Ah! I was a bit of an idiot, so when I saw him taking it, I shouted that it was haunted. So I was talking rubbish, so to listen inside the vase and would hear a ghost wailing. You have haunted vases? Of course not. Just told him that to make him think twice. Please try and keep up. Anyway, he's still trying to walk off, but put his head almost inside the vase to listen. Stone on a loose cobble and bashed into a lamppost here. His head popped into the vase. Fit like a glove. There he was, staggering about on the street with it on. Couldn't see or hear or breathe. The guards came and took him away. Funniest thing I've seen in years. And I got my vase back afterwards. Very impressive. Goodbye. Jerry the Jug. A petty criminal of Chronopolis earned his nickname when a stolen vase getting stuck on his head into a humiliating arrest. What? I ain't doing nothing. Well, I'm allowed to walk down the street, ain't I? Ain't doing nothing means you are doing something. So what are you up to? Mind my own business, you can't prove otherwise. So you're hanging around the vase stall. I don't know why you think I'm interested in vases. I heard how you got your nickname. Doesn't even make sense, does it? I got a vase stuck in my head, not a jug. Oh well, maybe a bit daft, but at least it gives me some identity in a city full of people. What do you want that vase anyway? It's hardly a high value target. I don't want a vase, honest. If I did, it'd be for my dear old ma. Ever since Mrs. Bucket across the street got a vase, Ma won't shut up about them. If I did get her one, maybe Ma would be proud of me for a change. I don't think stealing is the way to make her proud. I know. It's a good thing I'm not on the rob, isn't it? He asked some questions. No chance. It's not a good look talking to the guards. Talk to someone more private then. It's in for me. The Merchants Guild are after you. Why? I've done nothing to them. They found evidence that leads back to you. Should get off the streets before their bodyguards find you. Well, in that case, perhaps I should drop by the guardhouse. You know, just for a social visit. Smart choice. See you there. Just started to show you into the interrogation room. That doesn't sound very friendly. It's the best place to keep you safe from the guild. Merchants Guild will want this taken seriously, Jerry. Play along and we'll get them off your back. Sounds like I don't really have a choice. I'll see you there. Something like that. Something like that. To the interrogation room. Right in here. Civilians. Jerry. I ain't said nothing to incriminate myself. Very good, Jerry. Let's get down to business. Okay. I'm catching up with my old maid here. Either way, I'll follow you. Interrogate Jerry the Jug. Okay. Jerry, you stole a box of red candles. Saw you myself, clear as day. I've been interrogated over a few candles. You should just get locked up for a while. Why'd you steal them if they're low value? I know what you guards do with candles, but I use them to see in the dark. Did someone tell you to steal the candles? Well, if you think someone else is involved, interrogate them instead. You might think of stealing is a small crime, but the candles are used for a big crime. I'll see how it's a big crime. Poor people need to see at night too. There's more to this than you wine candles. You know it now, I know it, so drop the act. And that's for you to prove. Let's talk about your other activities then. What? Well, you've been spying on me. Ask the questions here, Jerry. Save us time and confess. What's all the stuff you've been up to? Tell me about it. Ah, you're bluffing. You don't know a thing. Forensics report about forged documents here, Jerry. Given the results that seem normal, tell me what you've been up to. I know where you've been. That's what you say. You're on the docks. Can't keep away from the tannery. That's past the gallery. We're going to place you at Fortune Farm. If I visit the mine, and the Merchants Guild. Trip to Hope Forest. With B, this one's got some dyes and stuff. Tannery, First Gallery. Oh, you've done. Death magic. Yeah, Merchants Guild steal from somewhere. From his leatherworking. Just in the forged documents match you. There's a lot of black dye, it seems. I was seeing know what you computer gang. Did do some dyes. No, I've never been near any dye. Couldn't. Brings me on a rash. Those black smudges on your hand, Jerry. If I run a forensic test to tell if it's dye, let's try that. I did dye some clothes recently. You're lying to me, Jerry. Either about the rash or the clothes, but lying, we both know why. Save your breath, Jerry. I've caught you out. Magic. Yeah, Merchants Guild seal from somewhere, didn't you? The wrong guy. I never had a seal. But the trace evidence on the forged documents match you. You're grasping straws now. Leatherworking. Where you've been. Let's come in earlier. Sniff around the Merchants Guild, haven't you? I already told you that as a liar. Not to frame me. And they let anyone in. Helped yourself to some Merchants Guild paper, didn't you? We really needed to jot something down. It's a special paper, they should keep it locked up, like their sealing wax. Aha! I know to keep the wax locked away. You were after it, weren't you? Well, just a lucky guess. Pull the other one, Jerry. You just grassed yourself up. Heard enough. You're going away for a long time, Jerry. What? No. I will leave you with the candles, the dye, and the paper. I'll use to make these forged documents. You act alone. You are the forger. I don't know how to do any of that forgery stuff. Why are you protecting the forgers? They've painted a target on your back and left you at the mercy of the Merchants Guild. Just didn't realize how serious this was. Let's start talking. That's the only thing that'll get you out of here. Otherwise, you'll rot in jail. Okay, I'll talk. But you have to tell me, Jerry. What do you want to know? Who are you working for? I don't know who they are or where they are. You use a middleman. Never met them, just get instructions. Didn't realize they were forgers until you put the evidence together. How do you get your instructions? You meet a guy, Charlie, in the back alleys. Tells you what to get and bring it back to him. Or exactly in the back alleys. Changes to keep the guards guessing. Next meeting is supposed to be at Twiddle Corner. It'll be a waste of your time trying to find him, though. Only talk to known thieves. It's safer that way. How can I infiltrate the forgers? I don't know. I wasn't even supposed to be working for them. thief they recruited had to leave town in a hurry. It's Robert Redeye, very well known in the Theban world. Why did Redeye leave the city? He's getting a lot of heat from the guards. Probably got a file on him somewhere. You could impersonate Redeye to get closer to the gang. Still need someone to work for them. It won't be me. You have the information I need now. That's it. Can I go? You cooperated. Eventually. Well, it's a petty theft slide today. Why today? See you back in here. It won't be pretty. Stop letting people take advantage of you. You're taking the big risks. They're getting the big rewards. You're ruining your life. I guess that's what Mom meant about me falling in with the wrong crowd. Just be more careful. Alright, stick to petty crime and don't get caught. Got it. Wait, no, that's not what I said. Just kidding. Just kidding. I can still go, yeah? Yes, Jerry. Take care out there. Shoo. Stop like that. That was very educational. Deputy Inspector Fairhouse, what we've learned. Find information on this other guy. So we infiltrate. It's gonna be great. Ta-da. Question Jerry the Jug. Got useful information. Still need to order for a group of forgers. Know where to find them. Unfortunately not. Operations Laird. He's keeping distance to them. Gets the jobs for a middle named man Charlie. Find him deep in the back alleys. As a Laird to protection of the masterminds. Charlie Chad might be a way to get close to the operation. Looking for another thief, Robert Redeye. Redeye? Fled the city after failed something. For his middleman had to sell for recruiting Jerry the Jug instead. It's useful for us. Redeye is a skilled crook, and much harder to catch than Jerry. Composes Robert Redeye get close to the gang. You're going undercover. You need to disguise yourself well. We should have Redeye is here in the guild archives, supported by Bladrick. It's about Bladrick's file, looking for information about Redeye's appearance so you can copy. Okay, my friend. Give up there. Bladrick. Wilson, Jasco, Jar. It is. Bladrick's report about Robert Redeye's failed robbery. Okay. Read it. Forward by Bladrick. Bladrick's Armory, Lord's Road. Allegation attempted theft of armor. Subject Robert Redeye. Identified with portrait, Bert's gallery. Assailant heard arguing in the shop and came to see what was happening. There was a thief trying to steal an enchanted talking helmet. Helmet was belling out his every move while the thief was hissing at it to keep quiet. He was like a mean dashed out the door, helmet under arm, turned down Lord's Road, and was screaming and shouting all the way. Because the guards heard because they came flying out of the guardhouse. The attempt decided it was too much trouble and dropped the helmet. Disappeared down Snag Alley, but I got a good look at him, saw a fancy hat, eye patch, and head wrap. They're very distinctive. Third identification, I can suggest a potential match for Robert Redeye from the distinctive hat, eye patch, and head wrap. Inquirers found that Redeye had a portrait made in Bert's gallery awaiting collection. Identified the subject as Robert Redeye after viewing the portrait. In missing conclusion, despite an extensive search, Redeye has not been found. Believed to have fled overseas, perhaps using teleport magic. My report. Redeye has been arrested overseas, currently recovering from injuries in a prison hospital. As under investigation, Redeye's detention was kept secret to prevent accomplices from going into hiding. In a report. Okay. Good. Portrait in Bert's gallery. Over here. So we can teleport to the market a bit closer. Let's go see this portrait. Oh. There it is. Study portrait of Robert Redeye. My goodness, very distinctive. Fancy hat, stylish head wrap, and eye patch are probably featured. Kind of would make a good disguise. Looks complicated. The experienced leatherworker showing how to make a copy. Okay. Experienced leatherworker. Into the leatherworks, perhaps. You're a leatherworker. Either that or down at the tannery area, perhaps. I don't know if we can really make all this out of leather. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Leatherworking shop, I can help you. I'd like to make a disguise. You need to make fancy hat with elaborate stitching, eye patch, and head wrap made from stylish material. Sounds quite complicated. When you accomplish leather workers, I can tell you how to make it. Elaborate stitching, basic Halebeast leather would be ideal. One full piece, down offcuts. You provide the stylish material you mentioned. And just buy the Halebeast leather. Magistrate's hide on the waterfront. Say basic Halebeast hide. Still process the hide into leather at the tannery. And stylish material. And then for luxury, Quinn's the textile trader is the best person to talk to. Find him at the waterfront market. Probably costs a pretty penny though. Okay. Waterfront. Also, might just be able to buy the Halebeast leather from the leather spot. That'll also be easier. Hide stall. Textile stall. Wine. No. You. So we have great deals on bulk textiles we're looking for today. Particularly stylish material. Anything can be found, but it's right. What are you looking for? So Robert Renai's head wrap and eye patch. Do you sell that material? Big spender, eh? That's made by one of the finest weavers in the world. So price tag to match. There's some available though, if your coin purse is up to a challenge. How much are we talking? Best thing to do is 91 silver, 200 copper. This ain't just material, it's a work of art. Okay. Still have 7.5 gold. Enjoy materials, wherever you make, sure to turn heads. I can talk to you. I'm just gonna go to the leather stall, honestly. Assuming they sell things. Basic Halebeast leather. I found the stylish material. Exquisitely designed material. I found the material used professional thief Robert Renai's headgear. Perfect. Basic Halebeast is what we're looking for. Train. Bison, leather, brown leather, ear sheep, white leather. Okay. Leatherworking. Fine Halebeast. What's basic Halebeast leather? I had all the leathers there. Might just be the ones that are needed for other things or whatever. It's fine. Basic Halebeast. Let's get a discount on it. That's also nice, I guess. There. Bring this to the tannery. Tan it up. This is hide. We require leather. Soak it. Batting drum. There we go. And then the last step. Tanning tub. And there's the piece we need for the thing we're doing with the stuff. I just need to make it into things. Okay. Perfect. Do the leather works. Okay. Should be good. Try to shoot monsters. Make the skies. You make. Fancy how the leather stitching. I got you. This is quick color. You can make it. In one piece and my chin. Sounds like I have everything I need. Let's get to work. Making it. See it? All the different pieces. It's gonna be great. A perfect disguise. Your disguise work out. You finished? This guy's nearly complete. And then just need black, so the hat looks right. Be perfect. To city dies then. Nice needle work, by the way. You learn well. Okay. To city dies. Unfinished disguise. All sandals to the headboard criminal Robert Red-Eye. Hat hasn't been dyed black. Not a black enough hat, clearly. Could be better. So I'm going to tackle back. Nip. Perfect. Hat dyed black. My disguise is identical to Robert Red-Eye's headgear. I managed it without staining my hands black, unlike Jerry. Perfect. And a Twiddle Corner. That's on the other side of town, huh? Jump over to the outskirts, going from that way. All these dyes. Lots of colors. Very good. God. And collect these grapes here. Some grapes they ordered. Thanks. Supposed to be for that. I have a whole bunch of grapes for something. For XP Chronopolis potions. Level 22. No, that's not too helpful, is it? Oh. The corner. Where are those guys? Yeah, where are those transmogrified? Fine. Defaults. Go in here. Where it was? Oh, right, armor. Just have it be in the transmog section. Oh goodness. Wear it. Look at me, I'm Robert Red-Eye, I'm doing a crime. Look at me. Can't angle the camera down enough to actually look at it. That's fine. Well, I recognize that getup anywhere. Very stylish. I want to have meet Robert Red-Eye. I'm glad you're back in town. I have some urgent work for you. Last thief I hired is a letdown. What's wrong with the last thief you hired? Not the sharpest needle in the leather works, and surprisingly clumsy for a thief. Unreliable too. He's supposed to steal some things I need. He hasn't brought them. I also heard he was heading into the guardhouse of his own accord. Better not flap his lips, little snitch. Yeah, last things we need is guards poking their noses in. It's like good news. A lot of people like him being out of the picture. That's for sure. It's good to have a more reliable thief to work with again. What do you have for me? Bosses need certain items to continue their work. We need red candles, official merchant guild paper, and magnifying spectacles. I find the items you asked for? Look like your mother or something. The city's full of stalls, shops, and whatnot. Sure, you can figure it out. I often get the things you need. In too long, the bosses can't carry their work without them. Okay. Need red candles, merchant paper, and spectacles. Where are we getting spectacles? Where are we merchant something something spectacles? Spectacles are here. Guild contracts. It's somewhere we haven't been, so we can't look at where it is on the map. Oh, kind of can. Correct road north. So it's north, and over here, and at the guild. Okay. So run past some zombies. And our fancy hat. It doesn't give any defensive stance. That's fine. Oh. The scarf does not match with the hat very well here, does it? Okay. Storage rift. Go put all our stuff in. And some candles. Candles. Stolen. Criminals. Identified. Got some red candles. No. buy the candles. Wait, if I haven't seen buying candles to steal them, they're comfortably blown. Fine. Someone's stealing your candles. It was me. I'll fight for your discount, keeping shopping costs down. I just need to sneak into the guild, steal their paper. Makes total sense. Or we could take off the hat. It's also an option. Don't ask how we got the things, we totally did. Calm. Focus. Sneak, sneak, sneak. This is still these are free samples of Merchant's Guild paper. If it was valuable, then lock it up like they do with the sealing wax. Of course. I always need magnifying spectacles. All this stuff. Large quantity of red candles stolen from Kansas candles. Second Merchant's Guild paper, use to create official documents. The pearl stall. Monocle Market. Time to go to Monocle Market. Getting way there. Steal magnifying spectacles, mannequin. Hippity hoppity, these spectacles are not my property. Indeed. Yeah, I think it's gonna be teleport. Back inside. Something over here. Cool. Easy as that. Steal everything. Not too many more things on the quest list of items here. There's no just correct vision. They significantly enhance it, allowing highly detailed crafting. How fancy. Cool. Simple as that. Simple as that. Are you getting on stealing the items I need? Where are the bosses? No better than ask that kind of thing, that kind of question, right? What are you asking? Why? Looking for an organization to join. Baby steps are right, baby steps. Prove your loyalty with these jobs first, and maybe you'll move up the food chain. Alright. So I'm gonna give you it over. Use item the thing. Here's the candles. Good job. Now I'm starting to do the Merchant's Guild paper. Yep, yep. It's official Merchant's Guild paper. See the magnifying muscles. Here you go. Magnifying spectacles. Also, the items I needed, you certainly deserve your reputation as a professional, Red Eye. Doing a good job improving yourself loyal. It's time for a promotion. You work as a courier for the administrators gang. What does that mean exactly? No more petty theft. Managed with forged delivery documents. Click the item from the mark. Take it to the administrator's office on Judge Street. What's next? A real job if you're ready. My next job? This job is a valuable painting in Bert's gallery. The bosses have their eye on. My bosses want the painting. Guess as good as mine. Obviously, the administrator's office is the business front. Looks like a legitimate business. No sign of forgery or ill-gotten gains. What they do with their liberated loot, it all happens behind a locked door. So I need to rob Bert's gallery? Yeah, so it'll be easy. We'll hand the painting over quite happily. Some merchant millionaires bought the painting and is sending their staff to collect it later. You're going to be there first and pretend you're the only one they sent. Surely Bert doesn't just hand out paintings to anyone who asks. So the boss's latest masterpiece comes in. Forged delivery paperwork for the painting. There you go. This is Bert, and he'll hand the painting right over, then deliver it to the administrator's office on Judge Street. Should tell the Inspector Farah where the forgers are based first. Guess I need backup. What was that you said? Nothing, I was talking to myself. I'll come back later. Think about it. I also don't like delays. Alright. Use our forgery. Well-made forestry allows the bear to collect an expensive painting from Bert's gallery. Good to know. I don't want the disguise on while we're doing this. Because, like, criminal and all that. And we might need backup for combat situations here. Update. Found the forgers. They're on Judge Street in the administrator's office. Excellent work. Where they store their stolen goods? Could be. Supposed to deliver a painting there. In that case, I'll gather some guards to raid the place. Should go ahead first. Deliver the painting, then search the place to try and secure the loot. You want them to start destroying evidence when they see guards outside. See you there. Good luck, and remember, you red eye disguise. Yeah. Could do more with taking off and putting back on the disguise, but besides that, just a fun hat. So we get this as a transmog option at the end here. Could be. To Bert's. Could teleport there. We've been closer. Not too many purple rooms out here. It's a fancy place. Okay. Bert. Use letter. Delivery paperwork here. Excellent. So it's a beautiful piece you're here for. Let me check. This all seems to be in order. Oh, lovely. That landscape is simply breathtaking. The artist captures light and shade in a way that few others can. Delightful. When terrific artwork finds its forever home. There you go. Please take extra care delivering it. That painting is very valuable. I'll be careful. Stolen with forged delivery documents. Delivering this painting will help to infiltrate the forgery gang. This office, Administrator's office, Judge Street. Aha, they're in here. In the new place that totally existed before. Oh. Open the door. Special delivery. What is it? Something that needs administering. I'm taking new clients a moment. Different business. Big flat box from Bert's gallery. I also say you're running late. Come in. Someone else comes behind the door. It's open. Administrator's office. Jasper. Dolento. Gilbert. Look out. George. Knuckles. All stop. Bookcase. Ottoman. Armchairs. Got a goblet. Add that to Quill. What are you doing? Ah! I've lost my place. Need to concentrate on this. If we have any deliveries with... I'll stop through there. Yes, sir. What is the book worth again? 28, Gilly. Much obliged, my dear fellow. George, Knuckles, Alsop. Sirius are busy with an audit. Please don't disturb them. And take deliveries for them. Just hand the package over. Package? I was asked to deliver. Cheers, mate. I'm sure the administrators get this. Can I meet them? Not now, sorry. They're auditing the accounts at the moment. Can't be disturbed. You can see yourself out. Really? What are you still doing here? You may work for me? No, we don't hire directly, so we contract work out. You need future work? We'll need you. We'll find you. Just have a look around. There's an office, now a tourist attraction. You can leave the same way you came in. I'll come back later. I've delivered a painting for you. Ah, I've lost my place. Need to concentrate on this. Can I join your company? No, no vacancies here. I have lost my place. Need to concentrate. Jasper. And by Quill, times by Scroll. How's the paperwork going? And now my throat of thought is frayed. Why are you doing this? What a total of 3 scales again? 39, Jasper. So anyway, quick. I'm really paying for you. Why are you doing this? Any work? No, not for china boxes. ottoman. Let's do their cash. Check out the bookcase. What's your Shinoku I found full of symbols and numbers? Oh, no, you don't. It's locked for a reason. Just testing the security. You're testing me all right, Sunshine. No mistake there. Oh, then, keep it up, see what happens to you. Locks only keep honest people out. Yes, and I keep dishonest people out, so clear off. What's in there? Telling you we have breached client confidentiality. Besides, being such an interest is troubling. What are you up to, huh? I'll leave it alone. Well, I gotta start to try to get access. What's it doing here? I'm trying to hide from the guards outside. They're nosing around, are they? Shake of them. There's one thing guards say, it's seeing hardworking citizens doing well. Success makes them suspicious, see? It's jealousy, really. We're going to remind them that they should be catching criminals, let you know when the coast is clear. Bye. Door has a combination lock on it. Symbols above the lock. Quill times paper times something times goblet. Oh boy. Information didn't work. Okay, goblet, add that to quill. What is a book worth again? 28. Book is 28. Oh, we got the book with symbols here. Plus is 11. Oh, is 21. Book is 52. Is 38. What's the door say? Quill times paper times circle times goblet. That'd be quite a bit. Okay. I'm afraid we'll have to use math. Alright. A couple different symbols here. I'm going to be working with it. Yeah. Paper, circle, goblet was 11. Long plus paper minus circle was 21. Book plus paper it was 52. And feather minus goblet minus circle minus paper it was 38. Feather seems like it's going to be quite a bit then. Okay. There's quite a bit of different bits here. And then he said it was saying something's worth something here. Book was 28. That's great. That's good information. And the other one? 3 scales would be 39. So law is 13. Okay. And then take those big pieces of information, add them in here. Subtract stuff, add stuff. We have 28, 52. 32. I see. Paper and papers. 30. 24. Paper is 12. And letter plus paper was 25. It's gonna be 25 now. Minus coin is 21. So coin is 4. 12 minus 4. Here, that's 8. Plus goblet is 3 to get 11. So we got goblet, got paper, circle, feather, minus goblet, minus coin, minus paper. It's 38. So 38, 50, 54, 57. 57. Okay. Door says 57 times 12 times 4 times 3. This number here. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 12 is 144. Just 57 times 144 by the looks of things. Let's see a phone or something here too. That'd be easier. Calculators. Calculator. Assuming all the other things are correct. Oh. Well, we're about to find out if everything's correct. 8 2 0 8. Oh, there you go. Simple enough. Administrative study. Yeah, stack of paintings. These paintings are the ones from the Merchant's Guild. And these ones. And these ones. Yeah, it's got stacks and stacks. Some busts and stuff too. There's a fancy looking portrait in the stack. The place shows it belongs to the Merchant's Guild. Leave that alone, keep your paws off our paintings. Outrageous, how dare you invade our beloved study? Alsop, your social skills are acquired. You're in peckish, mate, and try this knuckle sandwich. I equip my hat. Of course we're in combat. So we can just win here. Some potions and stuff too. 35% potion. Drink it. Calm. Potions on cooldown. That's the only combat mechanic. It's something like walking back and forth or whatever. Not important. You also drink one of the damage potions. It would take time to drink it. It would be worth it. There you go. 11,000 XP for that. That's something. You're under arrest. You don't have to say anything, however, that will make Captain Otton furious, so I don't recommend it. You're under arrest. You have the right to, not much really, jail cell perhaps. Right, you live, stay where you are. Oh, sorry, you didn't need our help after all. Secure the scene and get these two to the guardhouse. Rog says you should try and find the Merchant's Guild painting and take it straight to them. Yep. Can't believe you got the better of Alsop. I'm an undercover guard. What? We've been so careful. How could this happen? You got careless. We got genuine Merchant Guild paper, and our own ink in the same way they do. And our wax seals were perfect color to match theirs. The wax didn't fool my forensic test. Could see you were using candle wax instead of sealing wax. If only Red had been available, he would have stolen the official wax for us. Also chose the wrong city. Perhaps with such wealth, so much luxury, and crimes already everywhere. How could that be the wrong choice? Also, a well-funded city guard. State-of-the-arts, forensics, archives, interrogation facilities. When you put it like that, perhaps we underestimated the guards. Yeah, Careless. He hired Jerry the Jug. He talked a lot once he thought he'd take all the blame. Should wait for Red Eye or hired a thief with stronger nerves. Also have the Merchants Guild here. They weren't going to stand idly by while you destroyed everything with your forgeries. Should consider that they're well-funded guards. We're going to get the extra mile for them. What's your business front? What were you doing, though, in the office? Recording and verifying information and keeping it all secret. No one's related to the matter at hand, so let's stay focused, shall we? Let's do using symbols instead of numbers. You're recording highly secret information. Engarblement, we call it. Make sure secrets stay secret, even if you know what you're looking at. Crack your symbol code. It's not that difficult. That's just bewilderification. Stops our ledgers being readable at a glance. Unless administrators can perform the full engarblement process. How long's your business been here? Started out as accountants many years ago, but mistakes were made and fortune was unkind. So we adapted. First to survive, but then to thrive, and I'm sure we never struggle again. Very enough from you. Hey, Jasper. You couldn't leave us in peace, could you? The end of the path for you. It's an interruption, perhaps. You've been in prison for a long time. Like Charlie, you mean? It's had several more years to serve. One very carefully crafted document was all it took to restore his freedom. Fortunes won't work. The cards are watching for them. I expect too much of your allies. Not everyone is as sharp as you. They become dull from fighting a losing battle against the city's thieves. They'll forget soon enough. Of course, we'll always protect the city. Protect our paymasters, and the bidding of the guild and the wealthy. You think the poor enjoy the same protection? I'll protect them myself. Very honorable. You're an idealist. You're in Chronopolis now, though. Just give it some time. See if anything happens to the city without the guild approving it first. And see why your unlicensed activities have got them so hot under the collar. That's your forgeries. Why not just run a legitimate business? Started out that way, of course, as accountants. Well, the mistake is all it took. Customers returned elsewhere. It was dwindled, Chronopolis thrived. Rent was always going up. We did what we needed to survive at first, but in the end, perhaps we got carried away. What were you planning with all those stolen items? Trying to keep them tucked away for a rainy day, put aside so we never need to struggle again. Some might spend their time admiring the art, but for me, the pleasure is in the security it brings. It's in the path for you. Interruption. Live for the interrogation room. Alright. Got some guards here. My friend told us the forger's been up to. Turn to Merchants Guild, paying his property. Could you back to his house? Look at all this loot. Get it all processed so we return to its rightful owners. Yep. And back here. You pick it up again. Finally got it. Portrait stolen from the Merchants Guild. She goes back to Baldwin Branch. She'll be thrilled. Alright. Priceless masterpiece. Portrait of one of the founders of the Merchants Guild. There you go. And the last bit in the quest items grid thing. That'll do. That'll do. Cool. Baldwin. Hey. Mission Guild. Cover that painting that was stolen. Excellent work. Thank you so much. Hand it over when you're ready. Use item. Yeah. Rest of the forgers. Here's the guild's painting that they stole. Grandfather's portrait. Excellent work. Thank you. You should have the honor of unveiling it. Head upstairs whenever you please. Guild's reputation, my family pride restored. Proudly hang the painting for all to admire. Show gratitude, you may use the express bounty board we've added just outside the south door. Shall help your business bloom. Congratulations, you restore the reputation of the Merchants Guild, including the imposter quest. 211,000 detective XP, 122,000 merchant XP, 69,200 leatherworker XP. Use the express merchant bounty board. Robert Red Eye disguise transmog. There you go. Okay. Well, 76 detective. You know about thieves at Hermar's homeware. Okay. How many levels did we skip of that? Good question. Looks like it was a lot. A little 78 merchant. Discounted moderate brown cowhides. Fantastic. And 71 leather worker. One more level for the next unlock. Unlocked nothing. That. Now it is over here in the transmog section. That's the only non-holiday bit in the whole transmog system. That's something. Easter stuff here, technically. This one for this. You can hide stuff, I guess. Can't hide the weapons and shields since they're never shown anyways. Anyways, is the quest complete. That's all the quests again. Next thing that's gonna happen is skill stuff with the exactly what it's called. Milestones and things. See how that goes. We also need to dig ourselves out of our current knowledge pit. All we have is Alchemist available. I guess we'll do that for the little amount that we actually can every day. We'll see. Next time. Goodbye.